No warning, no sign, just silence, an 80% decline in views, over 50% decline in sales. This is my Etsy shop, ModRetroLiving, and this is what 2024 looked like. Then 2025, then into 2026. I'm Treva, and I have been on this vintage road for over 30 years. I started on eBay, like most vintage sellers do, and I built something real. Multiple platforms, a six-figure income, all while working a full-time job as a top leader in a corporate career. Selling was my outlet, my joy, my thing. This is Journey of a Vintage Seller, and this is where I document what happens next. Let me take you back to the beginning. When I made my first real profits on eBay, my son built me my first building. I still have it. I can't bear to tear it down. After a few years, I outgrew it, so I got a new outbuilding. Then, in 2021, my son built my husband dream shop. It was huge. Then my husband surprised me and told me half of it was mine. I was so excited. It felt like he built me a mansion, a real shop, my own shop. A packing area, a photo area, a repair area, an office area. I had over 1,000 items listed and growing, constantly selling, constantly buying. It didn't even feel like work.
I love finding these treasures. This chandelier is just perfect. So much unique stuff packed in here. I know, right? What a haul.
I had a good process, almost on autopilot. The road trips were successful. The storage rooms were stacked full of listed items and repeat. And then I had to put on the brakes. No more sourcing. I took courses that told me to remove most of my listings because of photos, because of SEO. I paid for tools. I did everything they said. I gave it time. I stayed consistent. Still, nothing moved. And then I realized something. Every single piece of advice I was getting, every course, every tool, every strategy was built for handmade sellers, for digital sellers. Not for vintage, not for me. So much time wasted, so much money spent, confused, frustrated, contemplating giving up. But I told myself, I am not throwing away 30 years of experience. I am not throwing away my knowledge, and I am not giving up now. So I stopped. I put on the brakes. For real this time, I had a sale, sold some inventory at cost just to clear my head and my space. I organized my little shop first, separated what was listed from what wasn't. Then I moved to the large shop. Welcome to the shop. Here I bring in items to list, a
that just completely fund this, but it's not
small
working.
area
He's
to
getting worse.
paint,
But now he's
and
down for the
the
second
photo
day. The white
area.
count's coming down, which is good. It's a good sign. His oxygen requirement is coming down. That's a good sign. He's requiring less and less oxygen.
Look
By
at
the time
this.
he gets to
This
day
makes me
5,
smile,
they've
motivates
already
me
passed
to
2
get
days.
back to work. This
He's
white
off the black
mantle
mark.
area,
He's
this
on
is where I
regular
stage
just
pieces
nasal
so
cannula
buyers can
oxygen that you
see
see
how to
people wearing on
style
their
them.
nose.
The antique doors, the
No
red door,
contractions
the
are happening.
rug.
They're
There's a
like, we should
story
get a
in
CT
every
scan to see
corner
what's
of
going
this
on.
shop.
So
This
Amy
is what
tells me
30
that
years
the
of
CT
collecting looks
scan looks
like.
bad, and they're really
And
worried.
now,
And
for the
sometimes
first
that's
time in a long
fine,
time,
like
I can
for
see it
the
again.
pain.
I can work in it
But
again.
days, because
And
the CT scan,
this is my
obviously the white count
parts
is still
and
low.
hardware
But
station.
right
Every
now,
socket, every
you
finial,
can see
every
his
piece of
focus has
hardware
been 70%
sorted
gone.
and
And
labeled. Not glamorous, but it's
he's
what
still
makes
low.
everything else
He
work.
goes home.
And
There's
that's
no
what this
signs of
whole
seizure
channel
after
is about,
treatment.
the real
And
systems, the ones I
he's
actually use.
she just communicated with me to tell me that he
I
just
have
went through
seen
a
so many posts from
that
other
for
sellers
the
going
scans
through
that
the
he's
exact
being
same
treated.
thing. And I decided,
And he
instead of
just
just
can't
surviving
believe
this, I'm
that he was
documenting
literally
it
two
so we can
days away
figure
from
it
nothing.
out together.
They changed nothing.
If this
They
felt
changed
like the start of something real, it is. hit subscribe. I post every single week. And tell me in the comments, what platform are you selling on right now? I read every single one. See you